Hello, welcome to vlog 36. It is Monday, it's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I am on day 2 of bed rotting fatigue. I came home on Thursday. My mum thankfully dropped the birds off Friday. Teenagers came home Saturday night, sunburnt. They're exhausted, but they had an amazing time, bless them. They are tired and fatigued as well. They're just so tired, bless them, and just achy. So yeah, but yesterday obviously I let them lay in. Yesterday was Sunday, by the way. Obviously I had a few days off from stuff. Let them have a lay in. While they were doing that, I tidied my room. I'll turn you around so I can show you. Well, there we go. May not look tidy, but it is. The pile of fabric and to-do projects there. So I'm looking at this in my camera view. That is the R2-D2. It's winter clothes. Behind it is projects / clothes to put away. That's grubby washing. The far corner there. And that's bits I've got to fold up. But yeah, I sorted out. I did a second bit to my rail and just did loads of tidying and bits. And then decided to sit down and do very grown up cutting and sticking. That's what I'm still doing today. Me and my sketchbook. Isn't it looking good? I have stuck in loads of my Amsterdam stuff, which I'll show you in a second. Because yeah, I thought if I stick it down, then it gives me a chance to crack on with sketching and painting. I'll stick something down while we chat. But yeah, no, my fatigue from before holiday still here. My legs are really heavy feeling, and my hips are so screamingly sore. Could not give them away. But yeah, so this week is a very chilled week. I haven't got the most pennies in the world. Kind of had to dip into them on holiday, which, you know, happens. It's just life. But, you know, got loads of nice things, bought back lots of treats. So part of it, you know, I suppose, was preemptive food shopping apparently on holiday. But yeah, teenagers have popped out to the RC car shop and to get milkshakes. I forgot to get some of the weekly shop before they got back. And yeah, we're going to be having a nice chilled time at home. That's why it's a funny shape, it's folded. Let's unfold it. Sorry, gluing something down and it's folded. It's a map. Let's try again. That would be why it wasn't fitting. Half it was folded under. There we go. Bit better. Just slight glue marks on one side. But yeah, got a very chilled week. I've said to the teenagers, if you fancy go to cinema and all that kind of bits. I've got a party on Sunday. Hence why I've been very nicely bed rotting and resting. Although my friend Kaylee kidnapped me for like an hour or two the other day. It's lovely, miss seeing her face. We did tattoo swap. I got to see her lovely back tattoo. She got to admire my arm that today is in the flaky stage. I'll show you again in a second. But yeah, and yeah, just chatted of kinds of shit really. As you do with your besties, chat shit and never share it. Bestie rule number 1. That's why I'm a trusted soul, apparently, which is nice to know. But yeah, but it's nice to have something to do by doing this while I am sitting here. I'm going to tell you, I obviously, as you've seen, I did a big Audi haul, put it up online already. Just a surprise, just the extra upload. By the time you've watched this video, the Amsterdam vlogs, of which I still don't know how many it's going to be. I've only edited one, and that was travel day and day 1. I don't know about the rest, still haven't put all the footage in. So far I've got 11 minutes in. I don't know. So many bits I filmed and then forgot they looked really long, and then remembered, oh yeah, it's going to be a time lapse, so I shrunk it from like 58 minutes down to 35. And some things were just double filmed, like film one way, and they thought, oh yeah, it's meant to be that way, so yeah. So that's sort of one thing, but yeah, so yeah, so hopefully you would have seen all the Amsterdam stuff before this video goes up and enjoyed it. Yeah, currently working on my sketchbook, sticking stuff in and collaging and therapizing. Please excuse if you can hear the background noise. I'm the other end of my flat and that is my washing machine. But yeah, it's just, yeah, taking it easy. Apart from I've got to, for this party, it is a Just Because party. They're great fun. There was a theme. Last year's was dressed as a character with the same letter as your name. That's why I made a Cruella de Vil coat. Did I go to last year's? No. I didn't go to last year's. I was in the middle of burnout and I didn't have a voice. That's why I didn't go. The year before's I did go to. And it was, yeah, letter your name. And I went to Cruella de Vil and I made the coat and everything. Bought a split wig. It was so much fun. This year is Disney themed. You've got to come as a Disney character. And they've asked everyone to let you know what their character, you know, let us know what your character is, so no one's sort of double, there's not 4 Mickey Mouses or anything like that, or, you know, 4 Woodies, or, you know, that kind of thing. It's not multiple of the same thing. I was like, who gonna be? Who do I like that I haven't already dressed up as, or Disney bounded at Disneyland Paris, or dressed up as for Comic Con? And that I can wear without a wig, because I don't want to wear a wig. I was like, my friend Caleb was like, I'm doing Jack Sparrow. Would have made a really good pirate. I was like, what's comfy? I'm like, Hades. I can just spike my hair up and have it all curly and up and weird. Some really good makeup. Make my brows like really blue and do like grey contour and all that kind of black lipstick kind of thing. I've got a shimmery grey like sheer shirt and I've got a grey vest top to go underneath it. And then I'm gonna make, I bought some cheap satin fabric that I'm gonna gather and make, like, drape it and make robes, which is just folding it at the top, sewing down the folds so they stay in, doing the same on the back piece, drape it round, attach it at the side to a certain point of my leg, the other side, open at the bottom and just hem it. And then yeah, I might smile at my my son's partner to make like his little skull, so I can make that as a little clip to go on it. Yeah, that's gonna be Hades, nice and easy. My best friend has given me a Jack Sparrow wig, and she has asked me, can you make it like dreadified, and you know, I'm like, yeah, I can make that fun. So I'm gonna do that this week. When she first showed me, she was like, do you have pirate clothes? I'm like, of course I've got pirate clothes. That's my normal clothes. So yeah, so that's quite funny. But yeah, so I've got a prepper wig that isn't for me, but thankfully it's for Jack Sparrow, so if it's a bit messy and a bit shit, it's meant to be. And then yeah, drape some robes for God of the Underworld, really. Great. But yeah, but apart from that, very chilled. And I'm gonna smile nicely. My mum doesn't know this yet. I'm gonna smile nicely. She has a bottle of coffee Kraken. And the people who I go to they're very rum drinkers. I'm not. My friend Kelly does not drink coffee, otherwise I would give it to her. She does drink rum. And I'm like, my mum's always like, fucking bottle of coffee rum. So I might smile nice and say, can I steal the bottle of coffee rum and give it as a here, thanks for inviting me. If I have a panic attack / need to leave in an hour or two, here is a gift. I'm gonna go prepared with a panic attack gift, just in case, because I know myself. God, my face looks really red on camera compared to my arms. Yeah, no, so, but for now I'm resting and actually taking it easy, and you know, keeping my mind physically entertained while the cutting and sticking and watching YouTube. Discovered people do junk journals and art journals, and very my cup of tea. But yeah, let's flip you down. Oh god, that's a bit close, isn't it? let's flip you down and show you, one, my tattoo and how it's looking, and two, I'll give you a little flick through of how far I've got in my book so far. We're just doing backgrounds and the sketches I did while I was away. So yeah, flip you around. Start off with the tattoo. Oh god, there she is in all her slight flaky glory. See, it's starting to flake a bit there. And I have applied moisturiser to it, but this is just how tattoos heal. They naturally flake, bits come off, but you do not rub it, you do not pick them, you just let them come off, otherwise you risk pulling the ink. And bearing in mind this is a fine line tattoo, I mean, look at the detail in the brush, and especially in the body of the brush. It's, yeah, you could risk pulling the ink out, which is what I do not want to do. So yeah, so that is my tattoo so far. Got it on Wednesday and today's Monday, so yeah, it's nearly a week old and it's doing so well. Does not hurt at all, but you know, that is the size of it there. I think we went for 5.5 inches on the paintbrush, so this is the length of the brush, which is cool. But yeah, let's go through. Do you like my media? I've got TikTok going, I've got YouTube laid on my bed. There's the cutouts of stuff I've done using. There's the leftovers of my lunch. I'm proper taking it easy. But yeah, I'll give you a quick flick through just for funsies, and so you know this vlog's got something interesting to start on instead of I'm laying in bed because I'm sore and I can't people today. This is travelling page, Eurostar ticket, little bits, my 4-day card. Go over. This is the painting I did, sat by the canal. It's really good, but I got the perspective right here in the back, and then I fucked up on the windows. Perspective doesn't quite work on the windows. This top one's here. Messed up on that because I did a wash. It doesn't quite, so I was like, I'm going to leave it where it is. I added in the steps and left it. I might go in with a pen and draw. I'm not too sure, but I do love how the bike turned out. So yeah, so that is my, I'm proud of this bit here. It's really good. But yeah, that's the painting I did sat by the canal on my first day. Where I went for my sandwich, the antique shop, the second-hand shop I went in. You can see why I pick up leaflets and all these things. I love making these kind of pages now. The hostel I stayed in, the little card holder they gave you. These are my roommates, because I stayed in a 4-person woman's hostel room. This is the art shop I went to. These are the paints I bought. I know it's a little bit of a flick through, but obviously none of this is filled in. I plan to paint the colour in each of these and do a bit of drawing on here, but obviously it's nothing so far. I cannot remember what's going there. Oh, this is boat trip. This is the Van Gogh Museum. I found the joys of picking out bits from the help desk. I've got a kids pack and a slightly older kids pack, so I've got loads of pictures and stuff, but it had the most wonderful quotes in it. I loved this one. I well knew that one could break one's arms and legs before, and that afterwards it could get better, but I didn't know that one could break one's brain, and that afterwards that got better too. I thought that was a wonderful quote. But yeah, this is one of the booklets, and I've really went a bit nuts with the old collaging on this one. So yeah, so I love this one. How it turns out I've cut round him and then it made a perfect swoop round the tree. Yeah, and I added in some stickers I'd bought ages ago as well. So I went through and found the appropriate stickers. Obviously they're in the page there for drawing, and when this is flipped up that's for drawing and painting on, as is this one. This one is another leaflet. This one I did the whole thing as a spread. So there's little quotes, there's sunflowers, another quote, a bit of history about sunflowers, Van Gogh's last painting, a bit of info, stickers, a painting, some info, and then what's x-rayed underneath it, which was nowhere displayed near on the thing, so I thought that was great to find. And then we go over again. This is a bag from the gift shop that I've split open with some scissors. Sunflowers, I'm going to paint some sunflowers on there. irises because I will paint across and do irises. And then underneath here I put Japanese prints and receipts. I'm going to paint some of the frog and the irises, water lilies even from Japanese stuff, and do something there. Kind of have, you can see I've got some stuff planned out. I love these from the kids thing, Euro Van Gogh, and these like drawing the rest of the skull, and above it had this great like pile of bones spoken, and it said funny and freaky, so I like that. And then obviously the draw your own sunflower, bits from McDonald's because why not, bits from the market, street markets I went to, where are we, street markets, food shopping. I did this really cool like woven thing with receipts. I'm quite proud. Took a little bit of doing, but I got there. Going to paint one of the cranes I saw in Vondel Park. And then more of Vondel Park. I picked up this feather I've just left tucked in my book to keep it flat. Small bits of the park. This is when I went dinner in the park. This is the Rijksmuseum page. This is a bag from the gift shop. And then I made this from the map. They had all the pictures like laid across as you got to the back of the map, so I cut it out in strips and I've glued it together. So then it's like a little flip book of like the key things in the museum. And then I've done it here in a slightly different thing, so when it's folded it does the two on one level, so I don't double the bulk. And again, I don't think I'm going to draw on that because I like how that just looks. This one again, bits from the leaf. Hello, I'm not sure where it cut off, but we will find out when I go editing this. But yeah, from the map, drawn on, folds over, draw on there. These are bookmarks I bought in the museum. This one I'm planning to draw or paint in the rest of the image around it. I thought it'd be really fun. And this one is cool, so I thought that would be fun just to lift up and do other pictures, but have that as a really cool reference. Oh, find that way. Tickets from the Rijksmuseum to draw on. This could be an Art Nouveau bakery I went to that actually was opposite my tattoo shop, so yeah, they're going to go. And the tattoo shop had Art Nouveau metalwork in it. This is the stickers and bits and cards I picked up from the tattoo shop. I'm going to do a drawing of my tattoo in ink on this one. Bits about the Lego shop, Primark, and the cool alleyway thing it was in. There's those cool like chalk coloured bricks. This is the flower market. This was one of the carrier bags. This was a gift bag. Again, flower market. I'll do drawings or paintings that go across. Obviously not in this one because it's plastic. Again, from when I got my Van Gogh clogs. Technically not the flower market, but it fits in nicely. So yes, then I could do a nice painting there. And this is just some paper from one of the tiles I bought. I thought it would make it a bit interesting background to paint onto or draw onto. It's going to be like drawings of the shops around, like cheese shops and old buildings and the church. And there's going to be a drawing of the chips I bought. But I thought it would be cool to have a bit of paper and do the drawing with the chips coming out, and then draw onto the paper as well. So yeah, so that's going to be stuck in a bit later. Sorry, it's flashing, so I'm going to hurry. Little like food shopping, canal stuff, and then just I've got to map, and then the rest is going to be travelling home to tickets. So there we go. I'm going to love you and leave you because this battery is about to die. But yeah, hopefully we recorded most of that, and if not, I will be doing a full flick through of this book. But yeah, I'm going to round up for today. I'll catch up with beautiful people tomorrow. I've got to put Ashley out, so I'll take you with me. Bye. Good morning, happy Tuesday. It's just gone 8 in the morning. I've been away for an hour. Yes, this is on my phone. I've just tried on my camera and forgot that it's completely dead, and I didn't grab a battery from the living room, so I'm using my phone. Snowy. They're slightly better than the blinding light from my window. But yeah, had a nice evening, just spent ages on my sketchbook, and had a good night's sleep, and yeah, just woke up early, which is good because I kind of need to swap my sleep patterns to getting up early again because college starts in a couple of weeks. I did email them yesterday because they've accepted Ryan onto the wrong college course. So yeah, obviously if you're not from the UK, college is like, you know, further education, but it's not like university like American style college. It's like an extra couple of years between like 16 and 18, or if you wanted to do a course a bit in later life and go back, you know, for whatever reason you fancy doing something, you know. So yeah, but he's been accepted onto the wrong type of carpentry course. He's been accepted onto site carpentry and he wants to do bench carpentry. So I emailed about that yesterday, so hopefully they'll get back to me today or tomorrow. But yeah, I am dressed. I've got my Let's Go Girl shirt on and my amazing Fleeting trousers. Excuse the angle, no good on my phone. And yeah, gonna pop out. I'm gonna go to Aldi first because I need to go get a top up. We've already killed the metro, like the Subway style rolls. Pretty much killed the wraps last night and the chicken burger. So I need to go restock up them, as well as a few other little bits that were mentioned. So yeah, oh, I didn't buy chocolate milk in the food shop. Ryan is like bereft. No, he just went and bought one yesterday, but it'll be cheaper for me to go to Aldi instead of buying them from the corner shop. So yeah, and then I'm going to pop up to my mum's, who only lives like 5-10 minutes away from Aldi, because she's got a big bag of stuff that I left there from before holiday of my birthday, bits and pieces. I've left a denim jacket in her bag recently. So yeah, so I've got a whole load of stuff to pick up from my mum's house, which I need to get. So yeah, so I'm going to go see my mum this morning. Oh, my eyes are so itchy at the moment. Whatever is out that I'm allergic to is kind of kicking in. Obviously I had big swollen eyes on holiday and they're still quite puffy today, so I might have to take a fever/allergy tablet, which is great. You know, it happens. But yeah, so I'm going to go wash my face, brush my teeth, wash my tattoo, because it's flaking still. It will do for the next couple of days / weeks, so yeah. So that'll need a good scrub. It's not going to show very well on this phone because it blurs things out of the background, but yeah, scrub that, put some nice cream on it. I was told by my tattoo artist, she gave me a little sachet cream, but she did say to use like hand cream because it doesn't need anything thick and oily because it's a fine line tattoo. So I've been using my nice Nuix hand cream I picked up. So yeah, that's been my go-to tattoo cream on the suggestion of my tattoo artist, because obviously I've not had a fine line tattoo before, so they heal different, which I've noticed. So yeah, but on that fine note, I'm going to go, yeah, brush my teeth, wash my face, make myself smell pretty, and yeah, give my arm a bit of a wash, because yeah, it's the only way to get rid of flaky bits. Give it a very gentle wash, no scrubbing, just literally just gentle wash with your other hand, no flannels or anything. So let's go do that, and then yeah, head out while it's quiet, and Aldi only opened like 15 minutes ago, so go crack on with that, and I'll see you probably, I'll film a few clips in Aldi, and then yeah, my mum's house. I'll catch up with you on my proper camera when we're back here later, and mini haul of what I pick up and just a general chat. So I'll catch up with you a bit later. Bye.
Assistant required at till 8, please.
Hello folks, excuse my face, it's having a bit of a day. It's a bit puffy, but just not quite. I've had to remove the case off my camera because this little bit here at the bottom has got ground away, so my little stick I hold you on, which makes it much easier for me to hold when my hands are having a shit day, or you know, my knuckles will swell. It's great fun. And yeah, it doesn't fit in there anymore. And bearing in mind this case is actually a bit broken, I might actually have to buy myself a new camera case. Which sucks, but you know, it is usable for now, but it means I can't use it with the stick. So, just one of those things. But yeah, I hope you guys are alright. Let's try and aim you somewhere. It's kind of better in it. No, it's not. It's full balancing you on a sketchbook. That's that thick. I took it to my mum's to show it off. As you would have seen in the few clips from this morning, and a little bit I filmed on my phone, because I've literally only just put a battery in here, and it is nearly 6 o'clock in the evening. Was up and out about early today. I went to Aldi, which if you saw the couple of clips, Aldi just before 9 in the summer holidays, it was empty. It was so good, because my anxiety was throat level. My throat was solid. TMI if you don't do throwing up or, you know, being sick. I have an issue with brushing my teeth. For years it was just the flavour of the toothpaste. Can't do mint. Tell me if someone else is like that. It's not just me and my stepdad who have this weird issue with, you know, being sick after we brush our teeth. It's a nightmare. But yeah, my anxiety was just not, it was, usually it sits at the belly in the levels of warm legs in build up of anxiety and fight or flight. You're meant to start at your knees, by the way. Mine starts on my stomach. But yeah, we skip the knees, we go straight to the stomach, and then it's the chest, the throat, and then the brain. By the time you hit your brain, panic attack. You are fight or flight. You are down to basics. That's when my heart rate is really fun things. But yeah, but it started off in my throat level today. Yeah, threw up. My anxiety was just so high, and it was just horrendous. So yeah, I was because the teenagers were here asleep. I didn't have access to my headphones. I really could have done my headphones today, especially the fact they were noise cancelling. So yeah, note to self: go put them in your handbag. I will do after I finish this. Just so I've always got them in my handbag and available. Stuff's slowly sliding. But yeah, so I did Aldi, got the bits I needed. The only thing I didn't have was chicken burgers, because 2 hungry teenagers and me, we went through a whole load of them yesterday, nearly a whole pack of wraps. And the Subway, well, knockoff Subway called Metro in what's it called? In Aldi, the Metro marinara sauce, which is like the Subway sauce, was a special buy of quite a couple of weeks ago now. They still have one tray of the marinara and a bit of the sweet onion. I can't have onion because stomach. But yeah, we did meatball Subways and they were a hit. So I'm bearing in mind it was a special buy. My order is going to be closing, and yeah, it's popular in all kinds of sandwiches currently. I went and bought 4 bottles to put away in the cupboard, because yeah, when you're tism-teen, who doesn't mind all the names and stuff, by the way. That's just, you know, how we roll. We are a TikTok analogy household. That's how we roll, and I connect with kids. Apparently I'm cool. I like to think I'm cool. But yeah, when your kid asks for seconds of a new food they've only just tried, you make sure there are backups in the cupboard so you can make that new food. So yeah, so I went and got 4 bottles of this sauce, which is cool. So yeah, as well as bits and pieces, basically just under 30 quid's worth. And got rolls, put one back straight in the freezer, and yeah, no, popped to my mum's. Nice chat there. Got my birthday bits and pieces I've been meaning to pick up for ages, which is really cool. So I've got it's downstairs. I have to bring it upstairs. Probably show it to you tomorrow now. Shit, that's chipped. Just noticed. My new bracelet. It's made of ceramic. Is chipped. Oops. Oh well, that's what you get for having a ceramic bracelet, isn't it? Won't be perfect. But yeah, my sister got me a caboodle for my birthday. It's like a 90s one, and it's blue with butterflies and a little flappy bit mirror and everything. And yeah, basically I had this birthday bag. I kept forgetting to bring it home. It had like a Taylor Swift book. My mum got me little jelly frogs and yeah, all kinds of little birthday bits, like a French storage thing. Covered in Paris, which is really sweet, and a little glass organiser my mum found for me and someone else's, one of her friends' clear out bits, and she was like, my daughter loves them, because I have 2, so yeah, so I'm like, oh yes, actually I love it. So yeah, so she got me another organiser, which is perfect for front of the TV or one of the sides, so that's cool. But yeah. And I showed her my sketchbook like a little kid. I was like, can I do show and tell with my book? Because it could soothe my anxiety to show it off to someone. And yeah, it was just nice sitting there chatting with her and all various bits and pieces. Yeah, we had a little chat about some bits that I might have pinged up our like mutual anxieties recently, which is nice to go, I thought that too. So yeah, bless my stepdad, just coming from a heart appointment at the hospital because he has them every couple of days. So yeah, so he was chatting to my mum about that. So I rounded up and went via town, went to Poundland, got some of the Elmer's glue sticks because I bought the Pritt sticks. I don't like them. I forget how much Pritt sticks smells. Yeah, it's a real strong scent to it. Great when you're a kid, but when all you associate that smell with is school, I prefer the Elmer's one. Number one is purple. It dries clear. And when you're sticking specific things in really quite funky ways in this, you know, fun, like, art journaling, drunk journaling way, kind of want to see what you're sticking down. So yeah, they're currently in there for £1 a stick. So I went and got a pile of them and some, like, colourful... trying to think, I'm looking at it in front of the TV. Oh, a gold paint pen for £1 and a pack of colourful ballpoint pens, which I thought would be fun to draw in, because this travel journal, once obviously I get going now with the drawings and stuff and filling in all the drawings, and then I will film a flick through of this when it is fully completed. So yeah, so that's my next mission, is to get this complete with all the drawings and paintings now. So, in fact, I do plan to do that once I'm done chatting with you. I plan to, since I did loads of back underpainting and stuff, so then other things I can paint on top of, and then also I can draw on top of some other things. I'll just turn the TV down a smidgen. So yeah, no, so that's kind of my plan. Excuse us, this is Amsterdam stuff. I've been tidying bags of stuff because my holiday bag's just dumped, the teenagers' holiday bag's just dumped, and then I've done my washing and their washing, and it was just a bit everywhere. So I was like, I need to tidy. I need the living room, I need to tidy, I need to make a space. And they've hit a tired day today, bless them. So yeah, they're having their blob day, which is fine. They've both got induction for college next week. One, rather frustratingly, one day and one the other. So... But yeah, Ryan's college emailed back about the change of course, and they were like, yeah, this is the date you need to come in now, get that sorted, chat to a tutor. I'm like, perfect. So yeah, so we're doing that next week. So I did say to him, I said, well, we'll make a day of it. We'll go do Ryan's sorting out all his stuff, his bursary stuff and all that, so it's all done and dusted. And then we will go into St Albans, which is the nearest town to his college. And yeah, go do just a day in St Albans. They've got, it's the joys. I'm trying to find a comfortable place to sit or hold this. The joys of St Albans. It is a posh area. So yeah, the cherry shop's quite nice. It has a cathedral. That's the level of posh it is. If you are, you know, wondering, I'm yet to go in it, by the way. I will someday, you know, but I just haven't. I've been with Ryan or just been with my friend and we've driven there. But there are a couple of really nice charity shops. So I think we're going to go do the charity shops, and there's like a Five Below or something like, you know, Poundland, but everything is £5 or under, which is pretty cool. And there is a Tiger in town, so yeah. So I think that is what we're going to go do next week, which will be all very cool. So yeah, so doing email stuff yesterday was worth it, even while being bed rotting. And yeah, I've decided, because I've enjoyed doing this sketchbook so much, I really like you guys. Chatting to you guys is my therapy. Did a therapist tell me to do it? No. But do I feel better? It's like verbalising journaling. I'm video journaling. But like my sketchbook there, I quite like the sticking down stuff and the creativity side as well, but I don't necessarily like writing down words. My mum realised when I explained to her recently that I bought like a sentence a day for a 5-year journal, so you fill it in and write like a sentence or two. And I said, well, and we spotted it in Tiger. I was like, oh, I bought one of them. I said, a couple of months ago. I said, did it for a little bit and actually just put it in the bin. Well, I didn't recycling, but you know what I mean. Because I said, having recently read and gone through all my teenage diaries, of which I also threw out some, I don't want to go back over words and triggers and bad things. I don't really want to look back into detail about the past necessarily, because it just re-triggers my brain, I've learnt. So this is why going through my teen stuff, I cried. Was it shit? Yes. But did I put some bits just straight in? The paper went in the recycle. The non-recyclable bit went in the bin. Did it just get thrown away or disposed of? So then I didn't then re-trigger my brain, but also I didn't need to, because those are shit memories that are ingrained in my head. I don't need reminding of them. Yes. So yeah, so you know, so I'm not a writing down person, but I thought it'd be really fun to like the art journal. It started off with junk journaling, where people stick things down and make all these displays. I might put a few words of, you know, I went for a coffee today, it was shit. You know, wherever they want to write down, or just do it purely as pictures, which is kind of my kind of vibe. And I thought that would be really fun, just to stick things down when you like something, or you get a sticker and you're like, this is a nice sticker, or God, I like this packaging, or fuck's sake, look at this receipt, we should doodle on it. That level of silliness is really soothing, and just, yeah, I'm finding real enjoyment in, you know, making silly stuff like little flip through books. Well, the happiest thing I've made in my sketchbook in ages, those little flick together books out of a map. And I showed my mum this great list I'd made, someone shared on one of the Facebook groups I follow, like bargain deals for mums or something like that. I bought it when they used to do, like, I followed it when they used to share lots of really good cheap Lego deals. When I was buying Lego for the boyo when he was younger. But yeah, obviously I still follow it, because they do, as well as toys, they do share like home bargain stuff and various other things and stuff. And someone on it shared this list of days out you can do reduced when you're in Universal Credit, which I thought was really good. And it shared stuff like, you know, you can go to the Tower of London for £1. Went to Tower of London when I was 15, and then back in 2012 when Ryan was little. He'd never been there. We went in the winter. Very good, but you know, cold. And then when a couple of years ago, when we thought it'd be quiet because lockdown restrictions had lifted from COVID, but not many people were flying or travelling, I completely forgot about everyone who would visit London from the UK, because we live 20 minutes from London by train. So yeah, it was heaving. We had a very good time. We enjoyed ourselves, and we got to meet Chris Staff. I'm useless at surnames. I read, but I don't hear pronounced. The old Raven Master, who recently retired as the Raven Master and is still a Yeoman Warder. I don't know, Raven Master, bless him. And yeah, we met him while he was waiting for a delivery of food. We started chatting with him, chatting at the exit big gate thing, looking at London Bridge. I know, Tower Bridge, that's it. They're the two people get confused, Tower Bridge and London Bridge. It's not. London Bridge is really straight, boring. Tower Bridge is the one with the towers that lifts in the middle. So yeah, that one's visible from the Tower of London. So yeah, and that was really cool. We got pictures of him. It's just lovely chatting with him. So yeah, but I was saying to my mum, you know, you have to join me on some days out, because as well as kids, you can take adults and, you know, families. My mother is my family. I would love to be able to share some days out with people, because I've had to do them solo a lot, or drag a, not necessarily cooperating Ryan who wants to come, because I would just like company, or, you know, it would be interesting to do it with another person and have back and forth. But I did say to the teens the other day, I was like, when we get your college stuff sorted, we'll coordinate a day. I said, and I will pre-book them, and we will go to you can go to London Zoo for £3 a person. Insane. And I'm like, I will book us tickets to go to London Zoo, because Ryan's partner is going to be does animal studies, and they love animals. So I'm like, let's go to London Zoo. So they got penguins. I just love penguins. And I'm like, let's go to London Zoo and do these things. So yeah, so I was reading my mum this list of things, and I'm like, there's a couple of art exhibitions, I can go on gallery for free, and I can go do this thing for free, and yeah, and really cultural things. And I'm like, I can get the cheap train into London and the cheap train out by pre-booking tickets, so you know, with my rail card I can get it down to as cheap as, you know, £12 to get in and out of London a day. I know I always just chuck 20 quid on my Oyster card to put her around, and when it runs low you chuck another 20 quid on it. So yeah, so that's always just topped up with money for as and when. So yeah, so that would be very fun to be able to. Sorry, it stopped. I realised why. It was on the photograph setting rather than the filming setting. The photograph setting has a time limit, I think. The filming one doesn't. So, put it on the camera on the right setting, Cheryl would help. But yeah, I do plan to do a whole load of these days out from basically September onwards, when the teens go back to school. So then we're back to normal routine, and you know, we're back to a nice set routine of things to do. It'll be so much more pleasant. I miss our routine when it's summer. So yeah, but yeah, get start going on these adventures when, yeah, teenagers back at school. Obviously some things are really not their cup of tea. I was like, do you want to go to Hampton Court where it's like medieval, or do you want to go, you know, Kensington Palace where, you know, Queen Victoria grew up and was born and all this history, and it's like, oh, I'd rather leave the walls. And it's like, yeah, no, it's not teenage. It's not my teenagers' interests. Certain things they might be interested in, like the zoo, and maybe, I think it's the Horniman Museum. These are all the London-based ones, by the way, that I've written down, because they're the ones that I'm like, easy to get to for me, back and forth, and I can potter quite easily to things. So yeah, and I'm like, the Horniman Museum is free to get into, but what you get is, I think it's £1 access or £3 access with proof of universal credit, which is a benefit, by the way. It's a top up for what I get for caring, because it's not enough to live on, which sucks, part of being family carer, but you know, it's just what it is, hence why we budget. But yeah, why these things are available at a discounted price, then people who can't afford to spend, you know, £30 an adult and £25 a child can actually go do cultural days out, visit these places, which is an amazing thing to do, to be honest. So yeah, very impressed. But no, if I said to Ryan, do you want to go to, you know, Hampton Court, it's medieval, or, you know, Kensington Palace where Queen Victoria was born, or, you know, all these things, and it's like, no, he wouldn't. I know him. So yeah, he's been very patient with me over the years in visiting things, but he does now have the ability to say no. I'm like, cool, I can do stuff by myself. But yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just rambling really, aren't I? But it's been a very chilled day. The weather keeps going zigzaggy. It keeps going hideously windy and then not, but we are coming slowly to the end of summer. It might warm up again for September for a bit, but speaking of September, my hair needs a wash, because yeah, I can really start fading it now, so lots and lots and lots of hot water, and fun shampoo. But I might have a shower late. Oh no, I've got to wash. Ryan's got to go through the bath tonight. I'll have a shower tomorrow, because I have been out today, so my spoons are flagging. My brain's like, oh, do you know I'd be real nice right now? Lay down. No lay downs. It's gone 6 o'clock at night, no lay downs. You can lay down at like 8:30, no lay downs now. Sucks, but yeah. On the plus side though, I've got new bedding. My curtain being a jerk. It's the breeze. I've got new bedding to put on, because I'll collect that from my mum's. As part of my birthday present, she got me a Land's End set of like soft grey, dove grey. It's really quite a pretty grey. I know I'm not the most neutral person in the world, but yeah, it's double gauze / cheesecloth, like slightly embroidered together, like sort of little running stitches through it, just hold it together, and it's really thick, really soft. It's so nice. And yeah, I did look it up because it was said on the packet, you know, £180 retail to £24.99. Looked it up, it is £180 retail. So yeah, so I'm changing my one set of bougie bedding, which is ironically my Van Gogh bedding from the Van Gogh in collaboration with the Van Gogh Museum Amsterdam. Changing up that bedding, which was I think £30, and that was originally like £150, to another set of TK Maxx bedding. That's painfully expensive, but wasn't. But yeah, that was my birthday present from my mum. When I was out with her, I was like, I like this bedding. She was like, can I get it for your birthday? I'm like, yes, please. So yeah, that's how you know you're getting slightly adult in some things. You have nice bedding for your birthday. I'm not complaining though. But yeah, I changed the sheet last night because, again, that's another job I know is really wiping for the old spoons. So I thought I won't have the energy tonight to do both, but I could at least do the sheet last night, and then the bedding today. So then tonight will be such a nice sleep. So yeah, but yeah, it's just been a weirdly anxious. Don't know what's wrong, but I'm just feeling a bit jittery and on edge, and as you can hear, rambly. But brains. Just one of those things, but hey. It's because also I've got this party at the end of the week and I'm really shit. I'm building up anxiety about it, which I know I shouldn't, and I've just scraped my nose. That was not smart, Cheryl. But yeah, weird anxiety about it. The fact I'm already predicting. I also completely forgot to get the thing on it. Popped in my mum's for that bottle of alcohol, rum. She was more than happy for me to have it. And I'm like, cool. And she's like, oh, I completely forgot it, but also forgot a shirt. I need for my friend to dress up, so might send the teens down later in the week to go get it. What do you do? Send your teenagers to go get coffee flavoured alcohol? Why? Because neither of them like coffee nor alcohol. They won't ever touch it. So yeah, I just need that and a pirate shirt. But just a weird one. I don't know where I am this week. It's just frustrating, but the up and down of mental health. Not every day is perfect. Not every week is perfect. Not every hour is perfect. Sometimes you zigzag. This morning was really bad. I picked up a bit this afternoon, and now I can feel myself going back down a bit. I'm on the downward slope again. So I'm thinking, although I didn't use all of them, I may take 1 or 2 of my emergency meds. From where I kept forgetting to take them and stuff previously. I had a handful saved up as emergency meds for holidays. And yeah, I'm thinking I might need them today because my anxiety is really rolling, which sucks, but bloody watery eyes every time I talk about feeling overwhelmed. But I've rambled at you long enough. I need to go because I'm just talking bullshit now. So I'm gonna go take some painkillers because I hurt. I'm gonna go take 1 extra med, see if that extra boost of serotonin or, you know, cheer the fuck up drugs might help my poor little just confused brain. And yeah, my apologies for the ramblings, but apparently it's what you come here for. So yeah, on that fine note, I will see you beautiful people tomorrow. I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. It's not brain I've got tomorrow. First, waking up a different personality every day, you know, but I'm yet to watch Inside Out, but yeah, it's literally what emotion am I waking up as today. Is it anxious, sad, or both? Today's anxious. Yeah, I really do need to watch those films because I have a feeling I will hideously relate to the second one, especially being about anxiety. So, fun times. But yeah, I'll catch up with you beautiful people tomorrow. Bye. Hello, happy Wednesday. Am I in the same shirt? Yes. I have changed bottoms at least. It is like 4:30 in the afternoon. But a very chill day here. I've been up since 10. Teens, I've got up at nearly 12. Very chill day. Done some washing, just chucked right through the bath. They're watching Hercules, so I sat and watched Hercules with them, and then they put on Emperor's New Groove while I popped out to go get some meds at the shop. So Ryan's prescription came in, 2 secs. Hello, sorry, teens popping in, grabbing stuff. But yeah, no, so I went and grabbed Ryan's meds. They put Emperor's New Groove on, so I sat and watched that with them too. So it's been very nice chilling with the teens, watching movies. They've literally only just went in the room. So yeah, cool. I have been very chill. Sneaky around we are. I planned a day of sewing. I have not started my day of sewing yet. I basically need to make the robes for Hades. Now I've got the little pin thing that I can just put on top, obviously. I need to make the robes to go with it. But it involves draping, pleating. I'm just not in the mood for it right now. Thinking a bit later when I go just chill out in my room, because these two like using the living room and watching movies in the evening, which I'm more than happy with, because obviously it's gonna another week. And then we'll start alternating for Ryan's partner to start staying back at home again, you know, and then college will start very soon. So yeah, then we're back to normal routine. So that's all cool. But yeah, so it's gonna kick into transitional next week. But for now, I'm gonna chill out this evening, and yeah, crack on with sewing. My sister did invite me out to go look around the charity shop this afternoon, but I was like, I really need a sewing day, and I do. And to be honest, I'm poor, too skint to go to the shops. I can't. I know I'll find something. I know I'll buy something. Yeah, and £4 for a mooch, the bus fare, not worth it. So yeah, it's all good. Yeah, no, I've got plenty I need to do at home, you know. So working my way through that. I put my new bedding on yesterday, the one that my mum got me for my birthday. It worked out, the Land's End bedding sets. So by the way, originally £180. Ridiculous. She paid £25. They don't come with pillowcases, which is crazy. You'd think a duvet set would come with pillowcases. No, just the duvet. Is it a wonderful duvet? Yes, it is. It has little ties in the corners for you to tie the duvet to it, because obviously if you buy the bougie duvets, they have little loops for you to do it. I will have to attach loops to my duvet because I do not have that. I have an IKEA duvet. So yeah, but it's a very good idea because then it makes it easier to put on. So yeah, but it's like really thick double gauze cheesecloth and like silky, and it's really heavyweight and comfortable. But yeah, I slept so well under it. So I may just have to treat myself to a couple of nice pillowcases to go on my on top pillow. But yeah, it was a very good night's sleep. So it was worth doing, and it's a lovely birthday present because I'm an arse to buy for. But yeah, today's missions are, I've done a wash load, I need to get it out to dry. I don't know if I'm going to put it outside, it's quite breezy and chilly, but then again, even if it's out there for an hour or two, it's worth it. And then yeah, I brought the recycling bag in earlier, so the recycling could be done, because there is loads of it on the side and it's bits on the floor, and you know, when you just touch something and everything falls and you get that, oh for fuck's sake moment. One of them. So yeah, I think I'm going to do the recycling this afternoon, just so that's done and out of the way. Yes, I will say I'm mentally feeling a lot better today. I took myself off yesterday. I took myself off to bed like 8:30. I was just, nope. Well, no, I lie. I took myself off for a lay down at 6:30. My body just really needed to lay down. It was just, yeah, screamingly sore. Heavy, just not. So I took, I didn't take both. I took one of my extra emergency brain meds and some painkillers and bits because everything was just sore. Really, really sore. My ribs were screamingly sore yesterday. Yeah. I only just lay down for a couple hours, which was very nice, just laying down on my phone. And then I came in, we pre-organised dinner. I was like, snacky stuff from the fridge, you know, sausage rolls, all that kind of thing. And I was like, yeah, that's cool. And when I popped in, they'd done a bit of soup and odds and sods, and I went, that's cool. So yeah, I grabbed myself a few little bits to go chill in bed with. And yeah, I was out cold by 10 o'clock. I was knackered, to be honest. So yeah, I woke up this morning, my brain is feeling a little better. Just the ribs. Yeah, it's like a dull, very dull ache left. But honestly, yesterday they were screamingly sore. Like really, really sore. So that was not very fun. So yeah. But no, today doing a hell of a lot better mentally and physically, feeling we've went a step up or two in life, you know. We're not so far down. We're not magically feeling better or magical, but you know, I don't feel so down in the dumps, or you know, just not today. My anxiety has lessened a lot. It's went back down to like stomach, between my stomach and my knees, and the level of red legs, which will only make sense to my mum, but she will get it. So yeah, which is nice. Sorry, I keep moving you about, trying to get comfortable, and I can't. I'm a bit weird like that. Yeah, no. So I plan to do some sewing later this afternoon, late afternoon, evening. Yeah. Again, another take it easy day. The kiddos are going to RC racing tomorrow because it's Thursday, and then they're doing RC racing again Friday. I think it was Brentwood they said, so that's the further away one, so that's the come in late one, which is fine. I'm cool with that. Some holidays, we're still all good. So yeah, and then we were discussing next week Ryan's day at college. We're going to go over a day out, all three of us, which will be nice. Yeah, so but for now it's been a nice morning / afternoon of Disney movies, chilling, yeah, snacks, just really pleasant, you know. It's been really nice, so I really enjoyed it. And yeah, enjoy spending time with my team and extra. They're a lovely extra, but yeah, teenager and extra. So making myself out of breath talking, it's a skill. I should probably straighten myself up, might help my lungs a bit. Yeah, no, so but I'll catch up with you a wee bit later, and yeah, I'll share with you what I'm sewing, and yeah, give you a sneak peek if I actually get it done. Hopefully I will. So yeah, so I will see you guys a wee bit later. Bye. Good morning, happy Thursday. As you can see, I did not get on with any sewing yesterday. I just hit a wall and I was just not in the mood to sew. So I didn't. I did include a little clip of, I set up a time lapse, so I'm just opening up my video editing stuff. I did set up a little time lapse of me just blobbing. It's an idea of when I just need to bubble, that is what he looked like. So yeah, I'm wearing my amazing new jumper that arrived while I was on holiday. I pre-ordered it from a lovely little company off TikTok, and yeah, it's so good. It's Taylor Swift. Friendship bracelet, it just says my tummy hurts, which is so apt because, as we were discussing yesterday, you know, anxiety sits at your belly, so my tummy does hurt most of the time. So yeah, today's Thursday, teenagers got RC racing. My sister has messaged me this morning. I said, can she pop up, but also can she borrow some bus money because she has a nil point in the bank, but also it works out well because, yeah, where she works, I'm like, can you get me some butter? So I've sent her the money for bus fare and to give me butter. So yeah, so it saves me having to actually do a jaunt out, but I don't really want to do this week. So I've spent the bus fare, yes, but my sister gets to come here, so that's all cool. I am, as I just said, uploading the video software. I'm going to try and do some editing on the next Amsterdam vlog. I do not know how long this will be, if it'll be 2. I've been so lazy with editing, if I'm entirely honest. It's just lots and lots and lots of little clips. You've got to be really in the mood to do it, and I just haven't. So yeah. Hey ho. Yeah, today's a very chill day. It's actually shit a bit. It's a bit chilly. It's quite nice. I shouldn't say it, but it's quite nice. It rained a good chunk of the night, and there's been like a strong wind. Hence why I'm in a sweatshirt, and it's lovely. And my toe is covered up for the first time since I had it done, because it is now like 70-80%. Flakes have come off now, so that's really good. So it's healed really well. I've only got a little bit left, and obviously I've washed it this morning, put moisturiser on. Also, I'm chilly enough to need a jumper. So yeah, this is very nice, and it's very soft and fuzzy because, yeah, brand new jumpers, the fuzz. I will obviously link the seller down below because, yeah, small business stuff is amazing, and they also did my my frog shirt, the sort of the pondering one about dancing. They also did that. But yeah, the turnaround for this was much quicker than it said it would be. It said 9 weeks, which is like the beginning of September, and it arrived like 3 weeks earlier than that. So yeah, but no, they went, bless them, slightly viral on TikTok, which is awesome for a small business, but also stressful for a small business. So yeah, I'll put myself through the shower today. My hair is so stringy and so in need of a wash, but also, you know, the joys of having watched Hercules yesterday. The blue in my hair will be great for Hades, and I know I mean, look, that's it, nothing in it. So yeah, but I just need to wash it, and because I'm fading it, if I fill it full of products to make it proper mohawky and curly and all kinds of things, it doesn't matter because I can wash it again. So, but yeah, you can tell it's dirty when it lays back. It's flat and stringy. It's not very pleasant. You know, today is going to be a very chill day of editing. A couple of house jobs, and my sister coming up. So yeah, all very cool, all very indoors, very chill. But yeah, kiddo's going out this evening, so they'll get the bus there, and their friends going, so they'll get a lift back, which is awesome. So yeah, Rise GCSE results came in this morning, which obviously still asleep. It is like 20 to 12, but I was awake at 2 in the morning, and they were still awake at 2 in the morning. So yeah, it's fine. We all of us had a weirdly late night. But yeah, he got level 2, the equivalent of an E basically, so he still hasn't passed, but we can retry again this upcoming college year. So yeah, and I did tell him it's not the end of the world. When you get into carpentry, actually all they care about is your carpentry certificates and the work you could do, more than your English and maths abilities. So yeah, his carpentry maths down wonderfully, you know. It's all okay. So yeah, we went into college with the idea of he's going to do 2 years college. He got 2 years trying, so it's all good. I'm not worried, and he won't be when I tell him. So yeah, the most important thing was he actually passed the carpentry course. That was all that mattered. And he did beautifully in that. He got, you know, pass, merit and distinctions. So all really good. He passed everything with flying colours. So yeah, no, very happy on that front. But yeah, I'm gonna do some editing now because it's frustrating because I'm filming on my phone, filming on my camera for each day, so I've got to put each lot of clips in, figure out the order it goes in just to get them in, and then figure out how much, if it's going to be all 3 days in one, if it's going to be split up. I don't know what clips needs to be split up because I filmed them as a time lapse. That's the thing that, yeah, I'm still desperately learning on editing. It's the thing I still can procrastinate, which isn't very good. So yeah, but hey, we get better with these things. But yeah, at least I get things up, you know. I mean, I could be doing 1 video a week, but I'm not. I'm trying to get them out, so the more I talk to you, the more I'm procrastinating. I think I'm gonna go, yeah, do this, add in a whole lot more footage, because so far it's at 11 minutes, and I know we are only partway through day 2. There is a lot more to go, so I'll catch up with you beautiful people a bit later as I get going with my day, but for now we are chilling in bed. Oh, by the way, this is my lovely new bedding. This is the duvet cover. It did not come with pillows, but honestly, it's the softest thing in the world. So thick and so pretty. And then the underneath is like silky. Yeah. It's so good. So yeah. A bit glad it didn't come with pillowcases, but it is like the world's nicest duvet cover, so it's forgivable. But yeah. On a fine note, I'll catch up with you beautiful people later, and I'll, yeah, see you once I get doing stuff. But for now, it's going to be me looking at my computer, watching myself, feeling very, you know, narcissistic. That's always how I feel while editing, listening to my own voice, watching my own face. It's a thing. So yeah, catch up with you beautiful people later. Bye. Good morning. Welcome to Friday. Yes, my hair woke up like this. Is it not quite impressive? I look like a firework. Oh, hand it, brush it down for a sec. Then it shows it needs a wash. Great fun. Let's readjust you so I look a bit less like a head floating. There we go. I'm getting ready. Head out to town. Oh, I was meant to be doing this a hell of a lot earlier, but my body decided it needs sleep, so it's currently 10:30. So I didn't get back to you yesterday. I could have 5 people in my house as well as me yesterday. At one point, a lot of people. My sister came round after work. She ended up staying for the evening. We had cooked her dinner and then sent her home in a taxi because there was just no buses. Bless her, she's still learning the buses. So yeah, did that. It was very pleasant, very nice. We just watched stupid YouTube and just chatted and all kinds of bits. It was lovely to catch up with her. My best friend popped by to grab her pirate clothing, of which I only had half of it available because some bits were in the cupboard, and I haven't obviously started her wig, because, yeah, bless her, she's working till Sunday morning, so I gave her like trousers and a top. I'm like, oh, I have the red fabric for a sash and your waist and your head for your wig, I'll do your wig, and I've got like a velvet jacket that's very pirate coat to get out the cupboard. It's like a blazer kind of thing, so good for a couple of pictures and then it'll be taken off if it's hot. And obviously, right, his partner were around all day until they went off to racing, and then yeah, wait for them to come back, got them settled, or offered dinner, Ryan dinner. His partner wasn't very hungry, so it was like, cool, these are your options when you do want something later. And then yeah, took myself off to bed when that's all they were all sorted. I was more tired than I gave myself things because I was really heavy fatiguing, like everything was feeling solid about 7 o'clock. Got this really heavy arms and heavy legs, and it's like, oh. So yeah. But on the plus side, I did manage yesterday to edit the Amsterdam video and get it all sorted and upload it. So that should be going live in about half an hour, which is amazing. So that's cool. So obviously that will be live by the time this is up. I just put everything together and it made an hour video, and I was like, cool, we'll keep it at that. Excuse the birds in the background, just open the curtains and they're very excited. I will say we're going through the fridge and freezer with my sister, going for dinner choices, where I thought we had a lot more bits. We didn't for a hell of a lot more than I thought we had. I was looking and I was like, oh, we don't have that, oh, we don't have that, oh, you know that. So like we had a bag of like scampi bites and a handful of fish fingers. I chopped up 2 potatoes to make homemade chips, and we did green beans. So that was our dinner. But it was like, I've literally got a bag of mozzarella sticks and a bag of vegetables, and yeah, nothing really to make a dinner solidly. Oh, so yeah, bag of meatballs, and it's like, I need more than that. So yeah, so I sat down with the teenagers last night while cooking Ryan's dinner, and I was like, it's no good. I need to go food shopping. We are lacking a lot more than I ever thought. So my sort of bargainous food shop this week it's stretched, but it's not going to stretch enough. Like, fuck it, we need to do actually, what I should have done was a proper fill the cupboards food shop, and I didn't. So yeah, hence why double food shopping was going to happen. So I am heading out today. I'm going to go to Tegan Hacks, because they're on yellow sticker clearance, where stuff is like £3 and under. So I'm going to just go have a look and see if there's anything fun. You know, that's where I found a whole lot of shit, including my like fun little French wheelie trolley I adore. The whole lot was 30 quid, and I got like literally a trolley's worth. So yeah, I'm gonna go have a look there, see if there's any fun little bits and pieces. Pop in Home Bargains, because that is nearby. Have a mooch around that, because I'm obviously in a couple of weeks. And yeah, go see if there's anything we need, you know, that fulfills shopping things, as well as just, you know, interesting bits. And then also, from there, potter down and go to Asda. I'm gonna go food shopping at Asda. I could go to Aldi, but I just don't fancy it. I really don't fancy Aldi again. So yeah, so I'm gonna go to Asda, where I could do scans and shop and put the things in my bags, and then it's just all there at the end of the thing, and you can see how much you're spending, and yeah. So I'm gonna do that, which is much more sensible. But yeah, we were going through the dinner choices. I'm like, well, if I get frozen sausages, you know, we can do obviously sausage sandwiches. And how does, you know, Tone the whole sound? And they're like, oh yeah. And I'm like, cool. Do you want to do roast dinner this weekend? We can get a little joint. You know, another day we'll do cauliflower cheese for me and Ryan's partner. Ryan can have something that Ryan likes, and it's like, so yeah. So we were sort of figuring dinners as we were going, and yeah, it works out really well. And another thing, I was like, oh. Or if I, you know, get some stuff and do you want to do sausage and sage and onion pie, so I just like giant sausage roll pie, but it's really fucking good. And they were like, oh my god, yeah, is that the one you make from scratch? I'm like, yeah. And they were like, yes, that one. So yeah, we're gonna do that, and we've got a bit of a dinner list to work from as well, so I will write my dinner list out and not stick it on the fridge on a bit of paper, so that way it'd be like dinner choices are on the fridge, pick one, and then I can, you know, make it. So yeah, so it wasn't kind of the day I had planned, but it's an evil necessary. Yeah. Am I still tired today? Yes. I'm still tired. Do I want to be tired? No. Fatigue is really hard work right now. It's not the most fun thing, but on the plus side, teenagers are out this evening, so that's all cool. Yeah. So quiet evening, just flying solo. So I will probably get my friend's wig done today because it's just, you know, a whole load of plaiting little bits and pieces. So I might do obviously food shopping stuff. Well, bring it home. I think when they head out for racing at about 5 o'clock, I think it is, that I'll pop out, because if I buy a day bus ticket I can go out as much as I want. As much as my body doesn't want me to. And yeah, pop to my mum's, get the bottle of alcohol I forgot. And yeah, pick up the pirate shirt just in case my friend would like that as an option. You never know. And also spawned us at my mum to steal one of her polystyrene heads, because she wears wigs when she fancies just being a bit fun and a bit colourful. Bless her. And which is a cool way to do it. And yeah, so I nicely to steal one of her polystyrene heads, because then I can just pin, you know, a couple pins, the wig onto a head, and then it can stay put rather than me trying to do it. It's flat and weird. And it's an arse. I'm sure she actually offered me a polystyrene head to keep for styling wigs, because I was grizzling about Comic-Con wigs, and the little wig stand I was trying to do it on was not the right thing. So I have actual heads. Do you want one? So yeah, hopefully she'll let me keep it, because then I can just use it for other cosplay goods. But you know, thankfully I just needed to get some beads and little bits that I think are on my table, and yeah, it's just plaiting, and then wrapping the hair around, so then it looks like a dread, and then adding little beads and bits and pieces in, and just making it generally a bit piratey, so I could do that. And it's for a fancy dress party in someone's garden. So, but the fact that she borrowed my normal clothes is hilarious. But yeah, we've just hit the 10-minute mark of me rambling bullshit at you, so. But yeah, so I'm gonna carry on getting ready, put my socks on. I'm smart to put my meds in my room, so I take my meds. Put a bit of cream on the old, where is it, tattoo. It's healing really well, there's just a few little dry bits still on it, so yeah, so obviously still putting moisturiser on that. So yeah, and then get my ass out the door and go and yeah, look at things I don't need and buy things I do, with my I'll pay it back later credit card. That's what it's there for though. So it's just because, yeah, I do have the money available, but I'm weird and I like to stick to a weekly budget, and I've went over it, so if I do it on the card I can pay it back slowly instead of taking it out of next week's budget, and then next week's budget's really small and I borrow out the following week, and yeah, trying to get better with budgeting. We're getting there, so just yeah, it's when you eat the house down and you've got to do a big food shop and you only do a 50 quid one, which nowadays is not a big food shop. Big food shop is 3 figures, depressingly. Yeah, no, so let's go do the frozen cupboard part of the big food shop. So then yeah, we have some happy filled tummies in this household. It's the most important thing. And oh my god, I'm putting myself through the shower today. Yeah, when I pop in the bathroom, guess who's gonna tack the head with dry shampoo, because that is gross. And yeah, I have a shower this evening, obviously it's on my list. So, but I'll obviously take you lovely folks out on my phone. And yeah, we will catch up a bit later when I'm back from out and about in, and I'll share with you what I do on my phone. So yeah, I'll see you later. Bye. In TMA Max, got a whole load of the yellow sticker reduced stuff. This and that, so I'm currently debating on this skirt. It's £12, but I love it.
Did you try to find here something?
So pretty. It's £12 reduced.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just something about it. And it goes floor length. So I'm very tempted to treat myself to a skirt. So this may be coming home. But yeah, having fun in TK Maxx. I haven't got very far. I really like this jumper. Obviously like the one behind it, but I know I'll find the fluff annoying because this kind of eyelashy stuff gets on my nerves. This is cute, but it's very my sister, and these are all tenner. So yeah, so I'm thinking I'm gonna get this. This is the medium to large. Reminds me of Rosie and Jim in autumn, basically. So yeah, and it's super soft. So I think I'm gonna treat myself because yeah, why not? Carol's, I would own all the big ornaments. Yeah. Like these, I love the candles. They are cool. Yeah. It's even at the front. So let's go look at spooky stuff. Spooky season is here. And it's everywhere at the front now. This makes me so happy. I love this tiny house. That is cute. Yeah. I didn't get very far. I've decided to set of these to my basket. They have skulls and yellow ghosts, but I like these ones. Unless they've got pumpkins, and they get swapped out for pumpkins. But yeah, all those are blankets and pillows and all of the spooky things. Which is very fun to look at, but obviously I'm very sensible because I do not have that much room left. If you do not know, I have a 90-litre box of Halloween stuff and extras. But I love looking at it all. It just gives me such a dopamine hit. Like, that is really cute. My sister was a pumpkin. These are cute as well. $3.99. Like the witch hazel. Pumpkins. Greenhouse is cute. So yeah, so much fun. Something ironic. I love Halloween, but I hate the smell of pumpkin spice. I am an apple girly. See that? That is it. It just smells like really good apple soap. I have so many apple candles. My sister pointed out yesterday I have like 5. You'll see, I don't like that one. But no, I'm a sucker for an apple candle. It's not bad with the vanilla in, but it's mostly vanilla. That would be no. Apple buttercream, I think I have this one at home. No, I don't. That one's a bit weird. But yeah, I'm a sucker for apple candles. But yeah, crisp apple, like fresh apple, like smelling like just you bitten into an apple smell is my favourite. But yeah, loads and loads of candles, and there's another 2 rows over there, spooky ones, but I don't like the smell of them and I'm not in the mood today. But yeah, this one's amazing too. Nearly. It was called something else last year, the fresh one, but it had the same lid. But yeah, fun. And this cute Taylor one, but it's not quite. I like this one. I like the fact it's long and it's good sketchbook paper, and it's £3.50. So I'm gonna get this as my everyday junk journal. So yeah, I do like this one as well, but it is a proper sketchbook. Someone's opened one. It's got lovely paper and it's a £5, but I don't need another A4. I've only just started one, so yeah, I'm a sucker for sketchbooks. It's my weakness. I'm one of those weirdos that like looking through the food section purely because they sell my favourite chocolates. But could get some truffle lakes. These I am going to buy. I don't even have lines. I've been missing it. 2 packets, so these are coming in. By the way, I bought a sketchbook that I have put the skirt in, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm having fun with money I shouldn't be, but that's life. But yeah, I love looking at the food stuff. It's so fun and actually pretty good, to be fair. So I'm going to carry on reaching. Out of this whole wall of men's socks, this whole wall, there are 2 packs that fit my son, because they go to a 12.5, which is tight, but it will do because he is a 12. So yes, I'm having to pay £8 for 2 packs of socks, but they fit his feet. Bargains. Now just finished TK Maxx and done the pet shop. It's going to tell me what I need. A busy bit, but yeah, I've got a couple of conditioners and some new Fizzy Bobbles for like 69p, which is amazing. So I'm going to mooch their makeup. I do have some cool bits, but yeah, I've been really bad. I just don't wear much makeup now. I'm going to try one of these foot pack things because yeah, my feet obviously being used and abused this summer for holiday. kind of need it, so I think I'm going to try one or two. This peely one's is what I'm kind of looking for. That one's peely as well. These are smoothie ones. So I might get a peely and a smoothie one, would be a good idea. But yeah, that's the plan. Home Bargains have told me I need to look at spookers and stuff. Also, I just grabbed some Hello Kitty figures for my son's partner because they love Hello Kitty, but I'm going to look at all this, and if I pick up anything I'll let you know. We've come home with a pair of these for Ryan for his birthday, a pair of these for me, and because his partner has such little feet, they're kid size socks, so a pair of kid socks. They're pretty cool PJs, which are super soft. Oh, there's just loads of fun stuff.
No, you said
These are cute. These are hot water balls. Blanket, pillow. These are some more little ones. Oh, these are the microwave ones, which I can't use because obviously I don't have a microwave. Ryan's partner bought this blanket recently. Gary the Ghost. That's cute. I've got some pastel stuff chucked in as well. I do like how everyone's going proper for Halloween now. Makes me happy. Oh, they're cute. Little candles, jars, little candles, loads of cups. Every style of pumpkin cup you could ever want. There. Found some more autumnal bits. There's some Jack Skeleton bits there. I found the autumn stuff. Rattan pumpkins, baskets. It's quite pretty, like scalloped bowls and that. Garlands, picks, baskets for anyone who feels the need. They're $8.99. There's frosted fruits that everyone's been going a bit nuts over. So frosted apples and pears, pumpkins. Quite sweet. I'm never a fan of anything pumpkin smelling, or especially like that, but hello, I am all done in Home Bargains. I've just got a McDonald's, got £3 and a milkshake, and yeah, managed to pick up some Christmas stuff, some birthday stuff, spooky stuff, household, everything. So yeah, so I'm gonna have something to eat and then go down to Asda, get what I need, and then head home. So but yeah, lunch break is much needed, and I found a shady spot, as you can see, under the dappled bit of a tree. It's lovely. So yeah, so we'll see you when I go home. I made the mistake of going in Asda the clothes end, so I got a couple of packs of reduced pants and a pack of comfy bras. So yeah, just under a tenner, 4, 3, 5, 8, 50, 12 quid. So now we're going to go do food shopping. Hello, I'm back from my town jaunts. Got loads of bits. Doing a Home Bargains and a TK Maxx haul. A completely unplanned one. We start off in TK Maxx. Just because I can. Some bits are full price, some bits are reduced, some bits are I needed in my life. I've only just put a bed set on, yes. I've already got myself a spooky bed set ready. Yes. I got myself this pumpkin patch, or picking patch, duvet cover set, and it was $14.99. But look at it. It's spectacular. So yeah, I have autumnal bedding. That is my cup of tea, finally. Off the reduced section, these were 20p each. Come on. But yeah, 20p. Now these are Vogue posters. For yeah, autumn fabrics and colour pattern designs. So I got one to frame for the would call my hallway. And I've got one to play around with in a sketchbook for 20p. Rude not to. So yeah, so I got those two. I picked up a Hydra Gear sippy cup. It has a little suction bit. It's been dropped. Where is it? But there's a wee crack in the plastic, but it actually doesn't affect the waterproofness. This was £3. It's going to be my son's partner's college drink bottle. So yeah, so I got them that. As you would have seen in the little clips I took, out of the giant wall of men's socks, there are 2 packs that fit my son because he is size 12 feet, which is a nightmare because all the socks go 6 to 12 or 6 to 11 or 9 to 12, so they are the biggest and they don't stretch enough when they're a 12 because he's got slightly wide feet, so he needs actually up to about 13, 14 is better. But yeah, we found these at 6 to 12 and a half and they're super soft. 6 pack of socks for £7.99, Steve Madden socks, and yeah, so I got 2 packs of them so I can get rid of his old boot socks that have been worn to death. So yeah, put them in fabric recycling, and then he can have some new fresh socks for college that are good for his boots and comfortable for his feet. So this is Ryan's extent of school shopping, is some new socks. I've got him a pair of tracky bottoms or 2 and a pack of pencils. So yeah, can't really complain at that. I got this off the reduced section. It is a little art kit. It was 30p. I will show you what's left in the art kit because there's not actually anything gutsy left in, but it was worth it, you know. It apparently originally came with 6 paints, 2 paint brushes and 3 colouring in things. All that was left was 2 of the watercolour tubes, which is leaf green and primary red. Little watercolour tubes, but they are Daler Rowley, and a Daler Rowley paintbrush. So I thought for 10p each they were worth picking up, especially watercolours. So yeah, so I just thought as a set to pinch a couple of bucks for it. My receipt from the pet shop because I bought seed. I got these off the Halloween bag. They have so much Halloween stuff in. I could have bought a couple of good pillows, a couple of really nice pumpkins, but I didn't. I came out with these sensible houseware. Little ghost tongs. These were £3.99 and they have the little locks in there rather than little click down ones on my other ones. So yeah, and they are, turn it this way, really cute ghosts. So yeah, spooky homeware. I picked up this jumper. It was full price. I didn't care. It's so pretty and so soft. So yeah, it's super autumnal, and yeah, it's lovely and comfy size. Slightly 3/4 sleeve, so it'd be cool to like scrunch up to your elbows. But yeah, it's so pretty, and yeah, it's from Apricot originally. This was £10, and yeah, I've been in New Look. I fully believe the £35 label. This is a medium to large because yeah, comfy sized is needed. So yeah, treat myself to a new jumper. And then let's pick up. Oh, this was on the reduced rack. This I'm not too sure if I'm going to use it as a little top or if I'm going to dye it. If it's 100% cotton, if I look on the labels, I should be able to tell. Or if I'm going to just use it as a layer, little layer piece. 69% cotton and the rest is viscose, so it might dye. The viscose might be more the lining. But I got this little top. It was £4 reduced from £5.99 I think is the original, but it's a little Hollister top. And yeah, and an extra large. It has a big stretchy bit at the back, so it goes stretch, but I thought it would be quite comfy as a little layer to put under stuff, as a just, yeah, and I quite like that linen effect fabric, so, but I thought it would be a good top to a dress maybe. So this may be the bodice bit of a built upon dress, but we will see as I try stuff on. But for £4, even if I try it on, it's not my cup of tea. Vinted for £4, you know, I'll make my £4 back on Vinted very easily, so that is not the end of the world because it still has the Hollister tags on, so that's great. I got this little thing. I think it's technically a baby thing, yeah, but it was 50p, yeah, 50p, and it is this little bit of like bamboo, viscose from Bamboo, and it's got Snoopy and, you know, Woodrow, and I thought, no, it's meant to be a baby thing, but really soft fabric, and I thought it would be nice for face stuff, so yeah, I got that, just again to use as a fabric cloth. I picked myself up a sketchbook for $3.99 that I plan to use as a junk journal, so yeah, this is going to be my new little therapy book, so I can do bits of every day in this one, and then obviously I've done my holiday stick-ins, I'm now working to it, but this will be my everyday one I fancy when I want to stick something in or do something fun. You know, if I've got a cool receipt or there is a fun label kind of thing, this is where it's going to go. And I picked up, I think this is the last full price item. Yeah, this is the last full price item. Oh, pardon me. Oh, just have a mouth and a drink. Oh. Let's have a mouthful of drink and change the battery because it's flashing. I'll be back in a minute. There we go, a bit more juice. And actually this is not the last full price item, I have one more. But yeah, picked up some pillowcases to go with my bedding. That is currently in my bed that I got for my birthday that did not come with pillowcases. So yeah, I thought I'd treat myself to some posh pillowcases. These were $5.99 and they felt super soft when I lifted the bit and felt them. So yeah, so treat myself to some nice pillowcases. And then I got this. It's an ice maker. But here's a pumpkin. Take the label off and show you. It was £10. Is that a lot? Yes. Do I count? No. There's a cup thing in there. You remove that. You fill it with water and then it makes all the ice cubes. You put the cup in so then the ice stays in. Take it out when it's frozen. Do that and you get loads of ice cubes. Which is great. So yeah, so that would be good for just drinks. That would be good for ice dyeing. You know, this is very useful. So yeah, so I got this. It was £10 and I just love the fact also it's a pumpkin. Again, spooky homeware. I'm a lover of spooky homeware. Now we are on to the little bits and pieces. Did I kind of clear part of the jewellery shelf? Yes I did. We'll go with the jewellery first. Because yeah, I obviously have this piece in here that is just healed up, so I've got 3 on this side, 2 on this side now. That's how I'm doing it. So my little third piece in here can have anything it wants in it. It doesn't need to coordinate. And TK Maxx and their little weird oddment earrings are great fun because then I can have a different actual earring in every single ear and just make it really weird. This was 70p. This is 18 carat gold plated sterling silver little earring. There we go. So it's 70p for a little earring. This one's 50p and it is a little clicky gold hoop. So yeah, that looked quite nice. Silver jewellery. Oh, found my receipt. This was 20p and this is a little just oval hoop like that. That was 20p. This is Love Rocks, this little hoop, obviously missing a thing to dangle from it, but I've got so many charms and stuff I can put something on it for a gold hoop, and that again was 50p. So yeah, and this one was £1.10, but I love these tiny hoops. Come up, focus. You know you wanna. There we go. So it's little rose gold with little gems. So yeah, so they're very good, these ones, to sleep in and keep on. So yeah, I've got that. A couple of cards again for just journaling. This was 20p. And this one was also 20p. Have a blast. Here's to a spring-loaded, rocket-propelled, super Stella birthday. And I liked the little bit of paper tucked inside it like that. So yeah, so that was also 20p. So they're cool. And the last two items I got was some Stila makeup. I got this liquid eyeshadow in Smoky Silk for 50p, which is a lovely shade, a really cool grey. What one is this? I don't know if this is a lip product or an eye product. I might have it a bit of a look online, I'm not too sure, but it's this lovely purple. It could quite easily be a liquid eyeshadow, but yeah, this was 50p. So yeah, so 2 Stila things for £1. Awesome. And that is everything I got in TK Maxx. Oh, we are on to Home Bargains. Some things I will have the prices, some things I won't, because I cannot remember again where the receipt is. So yeah, I think it's in the bag somewhere, but I'll tell you across the important things. I got these for my son's partner for Christmas / birthday. They love Hello Kitty, so yeah, these were $3.99 a set. So yeah, I got this one and this one, so they were good. As you would have seen, the spooky stuff is out. Makes me so happy. This little dude was £1.50. I got it with a purple pumpkin. So yeah, I like them a lot. So very cute. Again, to put away, these were £8. These are men's pyjama, well, not men's, just pyjama bottoms, aren't they? In an extra large of Beetlejuice to put away for my son because it is his birthday very soon, well, month and a bit, and he's an asked to buy for, and I'm mainly putting money away for the driving lessons, but still some little bits. So he's got some fun PJ bottoms. Ryan's partner has teeny tiny feet, like size 5, small size 5, so we got them kid socks, fluffy socks, and also kid sock sized spooky ones, so pumpkins and bats and stuff on them. And yeah, these were £1.50. I think these were £1.50, yeah, £1.50 as well. So some nice fluffy socks. I picked myself up some socks. These were £2.50, and they've got that pair looking like that, and then some Beetlejuice ones. So yeah, would have got rice on, but they just weren't big enough because they're 7 to 11 and they didn't do the stretch test. So got a handful of sterile adhesive dressings and large plaster dressings because yes, we don't have any of this in our medicine box on top of the fridge, and we've recently realised we quite need someone got burned, and it's like we needed these to cover it. So yeah, got some now. I got a pack of the Carl's cheese melts crackers that I had at my birthday. They're so good, really good. So yeah, so I'm gonna have that with the Caesar dip, as well as some of those little folded pizzas this evening for dinner. Do some prices. The Carl's crackers were £1.50. The dressings I think were 49.59 each, as were the plasters. Little bandages were 29p each, so I got 2 of them just to go with the plasters. Well, these were cool. These are teeny tiny, but actually I'm going to ninja one out to put the hair up because my dry shampoo is dying. I did smother it in dry shampoo this morning. I got a pack of Invisibobbles, but they're tiny ones, and they did have a pack of 2 bigger ones of scrunchies, but I just like the tininess of it. So, and I thought they'd just be fun to have in my bag. So they just look like little things keychains used to be on, and they don't give you the little liney bits in your hair apparently. So, but they were 69p, so that is all that kind of mattered, was that they were fairly cheap, and hopefully won't leave that weird bump when I do my little ponytails and stuff. But yeah, there we go. I got 2 packs of paintbrushes, again 99p, and these were different from the ones I had in last time, so we always need paintbrushes in this household. 2 things of shampoo. I think this one was £1, this one was like £2, yeah, what this one was nearly £2. It's for coloured hair. This one basic because I'm currently stripping my hair. So yeah, so I've got some shampoos, loads of conditioner, not enough shampoo. I've got 2 packs of M&Ms. These were like 50p, and then I've got this Overload king size Reese's thing. I love it. It's like peanut butter with peanuts and pretzels, and oh, it's my favourite reading snack because it's salty and sweet. So yeah, so I quite like that. So I've got a couple of reading snacks for chilling in my bedroom. And oh, where are we? Oh, the last bundle of bits. Not very glamorous, but kind of necessary. These range between £1 and £1.50. I cannot be specific with what one is what, but yeah, I got these because after 2 trips solo, I have used and abused my feet, if I'm perfectly honest. And now we are end of the summer. Cannot see myself suddenly wanting to do, you know, sandals. Although I might wait to do these till after the party on Friday. Although I do plan on wearing Crocs with socks. So yeah, I'm gonna do one of these peeling foot masks. It gets rid of all the dry, gross skin. So I've got this one that is a heel mask because obviously my heels are harder than everything else. So I've got a heel mask to do that one. And then also I've got a full-on foot mask, so I thought I'd try both. Do the heel mask, then do the foot mask, then everywhere gets a good thing, but the heels get twice because they are much needed. And then I also got this orange and cranberry moisturising foot mask for when it's all done and dusted. I thought that would be a good idea. So yeah, so I bought my feet some nice things after I have kind of, yeah, used and abused my trotters recently. So yeah, let's do something nice for them, give them soft feelings and soft feeling stuff. So but yeah, that is everything. Like Home Bargains, I don't know where my receipt is for a final price, but you know, it was money. But yeah, I had great fun doing my little loop. It was really nice. I chatted to people in Home Bargains, you know. No, I didn't chat to people in Home Bargains. I chatted to people at Asda. A lady complimented my trousers because I got my Lucy necks on today. She complimented my trousers, and then we were lamenting about, you know, how hard it is to find fun stuff for alternate, slightly plus, you know, plus size people. And then you're just, oh, I've got a wedding. It's got to be a, and then, you know, hen do on the Monday, wedding on the Tuesday. Oh God. She's like, yeah. She's like, do you think this would do? Yeah, orange dress. She's like, I've got orange now. So I'm like, perfect. It's from the reduced as well, and I was like, when you're done, chuck it on vintage. She was like, oh, that's such a good idea. I said, yeah, no, do it. So blessed. But no, that's all the treasure I've got. So now I'm going to love you and leave you, probably for the day now. This is long enough. You've had me rambling this morning, and then you've had this mega haul of stuff. I did also film an Asda food shop, but that obviously will be up in a separate video before this, just as an extra nicey. So yeah, so I will see you lovely people later, or tomorrow, because this evening my only plans are to pop via my mum's house, or I might do it this morning, do it tomorrow, I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm even going to go down there, because yeah, do I need a wig head? Probably, but do I want to go get one? No, I'm only plaiting and making stuff, so yeah. I think I might chill at home for the rest of the evening, and yeah, take it easy. But no, had fun with all my treasure hunting, and yeah, now I've got to just put it all away, so the downside, and open up my app and see how much my credit card's going to scream at me going, ow. But there is a lot of necessary stuff in here, and some extras, because life, what it is prompting me to do though is get busy with Vinted. I do know that much, so yeah, that might be my plan this evening, get my Vinted bags out and go through and start organising, ready to photograph. So that would be a very sensible idea, wouldn't it? But yeah, I'll catch up with you lovely people tomorrow, where we will crack on with sewing, because I need to make an outfit and I need to thread a wig. Perfectly normal activities for a Saturday. So yeah, so I'll see you lovely people later. Bye. Good morning, happy Saturday. I have just had the most wonderful shower. Feeling so much better. in my room. Teenagers did not get home till like nearly, I think I woke up, heard the door, must have been like 12:30, nearly 1. So yeah, they were out on a late one, so they are still asleep. It's currently 10:30. Yeah, I've had a shower, I've been up for quite a while. Yeah, I've got a long jobs list today. First, I'm starting off with editing a video and getting it up because I filmed my Astor yesterday. But yeah, my jobs list. I wrote a paper list that's in the living room, but I also took a photo on my phone so that I can like do stuff, the bits in here to do. So yeah, put away suitcase in the cupboard. I need to get a velvet coat out, do my wig for Jack Sparrow, dressing up for tomorrow, sew the robes for Hades, do washing up, do recycling, put away Ryan and his partner's clothes, do a towels wash, and this is just general clothes washing, do a towels wash load dry, hallway wash load dry, my room wash load dry, and actually need to add to that, do a bedding wash load and dry. Have a shower, done. Tidy the table, tidy in front of the TV, and put away shoots. We'll see how many of them we can get done today, because I'm feeling quite good. So yes, today's going to be a tidying Saturday. I'm just getting shit done off that list, really. Which is all cool. Now we'll upload it. My video editing software is an arse. It's like, no, and then it's the second time, third or fourth little retry, it's like, oh yeah, no, we'll do it now. It makes no sense, but hey ho, it's fine. But yeah, gonna do a wee little Asda haul, Asda and M&S haul of all things. So yeah, and just get that done and out just as a nice extra. Yeah, it is pissing down, like really horrible heavy rain, but it's jumper day again, so I've got my tailor jumper on again. It's so warm and fuzzy. I do have my magical lovely jumper I bought yesterday. Where is it? It's somewhere over there. Oh, it's so soft and it's so lovely. Oh, it's heavenly. So yeah, so I actually wore that for a chunk of last night and it was so nice just to be in a soft, comfy jumper. Also, I was amazed that I fit in the medium to large in apricot. What are those sizes? I just don't, you know. Even I never could fit in even the extra large stuff, so the fact I fit in a medium to large jumper is insane. Bit weird, but cool, because it is lovely. I figured it will be so nice paired with, I've got that long orange skirt, and then I've also got my Lucy neck trousers that look like crunchy leaves. It will be so perfectly autumnal. So very much looking forward to it, getting into the chillier weather days so I can, you know, wear it. Which would be lovely. So yeah, but for now, gonna crack on with this video editing this morning, and then yeah, do some jobs like fold the teenagers' clothes. I need to fold them. I need to, well, not really fold, I have folded, I just need to put it away. I've got clothes of mine that need putting away. I did bring breakfast in as well, obviously I have my meds. Only had to pop into the living room to go get my La Roche-Posay cream to put on after my shower. So yeah, which is very nice. So feeling much more human and put together, which is lovely. But yeah, I have a long old jobs list today, which I am quite cool with doing, and I will employ some teenager help because if the two of them do the washing up, I'm more than happy because I don't want to do the washing up. So I think I'm gonna give them the washing up and the recycling tomorrow when it's not wet. It's a fair share of jobs. I'm happy to do the rest of it, but just not those ones. So Oh. On that fine note, I'm gonna go edit this video, and then yeah, as I've learnt from my mistake, someone pointed out the Amsterdam videos, I'm going to read through the captions. Is it an arse? Yes. Is it my least favourite thing to do? Yes. But as someone pointed out, they were trying to watch it on the bus, which is so cool to know where you guys are watching my videos. That's so cool. And they were like, it was impossible to watch because it's just gibberish. And I'm like, oh, fuck. So yeah, so I'm like, note to self, do the captions. Read through the damn captions. So yeah, I think it's because usually I edit videos and then I do the captions and I read it and then I have to export it and then import it to YouTube. So I try to do it all in one day. It's a bit much, so I think I might have to spread it and edit it and then I don't think that was enough of the birds. But yeah, so I need to spread it out, edit it in one day, captions and all that on another day. So, but I put my hair up in a clip, I think, because leaning forward it's going to do that. But yeah, so I'll catch up with you beautiful people later as we crack on Friday. I will say today's going to be the last day of this vlog because just chucking footage in and not all of it, it's already gone an hour and a half, so this can be a 2-hour one. So yeah, so I will put in some obviously little clips of party at the end, but yeah, it will not be a full vlog just because there's so much I've shared with you this week. So yeah, so catch up with you beautiful people a bit later. Bye. Hello, I've got dressed in my real clothes. Look, got shoes on and everything. Kiddos were going to be going out. Their friends that I had to take you out, surprise. They're going to Milton Keynes. Ryan's partner bounced in and went, we're going to Build-A-Bear and Lego and IKEA. Like, I want to go to IKEA too. So yeah, so I smiled nicely. I'm like, can I come too? The old lady in Simpsons. And the space in the car. So yeah, I got dressed and we're just waiting and we're off to we're going to go to Milton Keynes for the day. Which will be very fun. I have not been since last summer, where my friend took me for my birthday. And I bought sensible things like Ryan's chair for his room. But yeah, so I want to go look at the spooky stuff in Milton Keynes. And yeah. But I'm thinking of doing a separate video if I film enough clips. If I don't, they'll go in here. If they do, it'll be its own thing. So we will see. But I'll let you know. Obviously you will know. I'll let you know later anyway because we'll chat. But yeah, this might be a very long vlog. Because you'll have TK Maxx spooky things from the other day. And then spooky things from today. So yeah, it will be a chunk. But you know, it should be fun. So yeah, so either way we'll catch up later. But no, change your plans. House jobs can wait. IKEA can't, especially in a car. That's a good thing to go do on a wet, dreary day. Am I already feeling overheated in my jumper? Yes, yes I am. I'm still going to wear it. Yes I am. But yeah, so I'll catch up with you lovely people later, and obviously in between now and later, if there is not many clips you will get all of them. If there is lots, it will be its own video. But either way, we will catch up later. Bye. Hello, happy Sunday. Anyway, I didn't get back to you yesterday. IKEA and Milton Keynes was really good, but it was exhausting. As you can tell, I'm exhausted. My fatigue is so bad. Really, really bad today. So I've already messaged my friend whose wig I was meant to have got done for this party, and the person whose party it is apologising, saying like my fatigue is not, I can't. I did IKEA for a few hours and it absolutely has killed me. That's true. Usually you're just a bit tired and you wake up and you're like, oh, a bit of breakfast, maybe a painkiller, I'll be fine. Oh, everything is so heavy, but I'm just honestly so sore, it's so heavy. It's frustrating, but yeah, I can't today. I really, really can't. It's frustrating, but makes me upset as well, because, you know, having to counsel on things because my body just can't do what other people can do on a Saturday. You know, we didn't go nuts. We went to Build-A-Bear, Lego, and IKEA. Driven between, you know, the shopping, and Tiger as well, which was on the way between Build-A-Bear and Lego. We were in a shopping centre and then we drove to IKEA, and so, you know, it's frustrating, but the joys of basically sort of not on paper chronic illness, yeah, slash, you know, breakdown, burnout. As much as my brain's like we should go for burnout, it's been a year. It doesn't work that way. You have to almost be able to suddenly stop and actually recover properly, and I'm not. It goes up and down and up and down and up and down. It ebbs and flows, but I've just put on my lovely jumper again because I'm in need of something soft and comforting today. Yeah, my friend is going to pop round to get her wig, and yeah, I'm not. I just can't. I was honest. I was like, my fatigue is an arse. It's been a shit. But yeah, I've got a pile of comments to reply back to lovely people, which I will do today. So apologies if I'm like a day late in replying. Honestly, they were coming in yesterday, which was so cool to read them while I was pottering. But I was like, I'll reply to them, and I'm like, so I'm gonna do them today, one at a time. But yeah, we will get there. But gonna make the jaw out a separate video just because I may as well get another video out of it. And to be fair, we have quite a bag full. And there's some bits there, and there is a bit of furniture downstairs. We won't mention where the money's coming from for it, so yeah. Basic pennies taken out in the next few weeks, but on my defence I did keep it. It was 122. And that included a piece of furniture I actually need for downstairs, and a whole load of other bits needed, really, you know. There were one or two, maybe 3 unnecessary things, and they came under 15 quid for the 3 of them, so not bad. But yeah, but now I'm going to do a separate video and perhaps film a little haul, and yeah, take it easy, very easy today. Literally, I plan to just lay down and rest and nap. Not that it will make the fatigue go away, but it might make some of the just feelings of fatigue maybe lessen a smidgen, but bodies, aren't they the best? So yeah, IKEA will be a separate video, which hopefully you guys will enjoy. And yeah, I'll catch up with you beautiful people in my next vlog. Thank you so much for watching this. I know it's been a long one, but yeah, let me know if maybe you would prefer like the hauls to be a separate video rather than in the vlog, or maybe keep the vlogs to chatting and the hauls as a separate thing, or do you like them all in one and long ones that you can dip in and out of? Please let me know, because it would be helpful to know. I don't mind taking vlogs out and filming little separate intros and outros, keep them like that. But yeah, let me know what you prefer, because whatever is easy for you guys to watch rather than a 2-hour chunk. If you prefer maybe some bits taken out and little separate videos, I don't mind uploading them that way. It's not the end of the world for me to do. So yeah, so let me know. But no, I hope you've enjoyed this. If you're new here and you have enjoyed this, please drop us down a subscribe. I would love to have some new people. Yeah, if you are already subscribed, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, of course, the usual, a like would be magic, because, you know, thumbs up makes you go, hey, I've done well. It's like gold star kind of feeling of, oh, I did the thing. And yeah, thank you, and obviously drop us a comment if you want to have a chat, if there's anything you particularly enjoyed, you know. I'll be honest, I was sitting here on Sunday, I can't remember my whole week, so that's how good the brain fog is being today. So if there's anything from this week you thoroughly enjoyed, or, you know, I've asked you questions and I can't remember what they are right now, feel free to reply to them down in the comments. Yeah, I'll catch up with you beautiful people on my next video. Bye.